Morning. Morning. Good morning. Oh. I am exhausted. Not exhausted. I kind of am exhausted. That is why I bought a Red Bull. I am home for the next few days, though. Because I had surgery yesterday. I did. I had a surgery yesterday. And I took work off for the next 3 days. So I am home. That's also why I didn't stream yesterday. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I didn't. Because I woke up late and then I had to go to the hospital. The survival rate of the surgery was only 2%. I barely managed to survive. Oh my god! Holy... There's like smoke coming out of this John. That was a monster I just opened. I don't even know if you guys heard that. It just exploded or something. Oh my... Ew. Oh. That tastes weird. Doesn't taste like Monster. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I had a surgery yesterday, and that was cool. It was toe surgery. Glad you survived. Yeah, I'm pretty glad I survived my toe surgery too. Pretty risky, you know. The toe is a very important organ in the body, so survival rates are very low. They did. And I went home. I had to put my toe up. Toe surgery, yeah. My toes are real fucked up since I guess since I used to run a lot, so that like my toes got real fucked up. Oh bro, you went live and I'm on my way to work. What's wrong? Okay, pretty much I have really bad ingrown. Okay, it's real gross. I don't want to say it. It's gross. Like, okay. Hey, how you doing? Doing homework right now. Oh, good job. Better than some of us. Don't say it then. Did you get foot fungus? Not foot fungus. Just ingrown toenail. And it was very bad. And they're gonna do another thing where they permanently stop the growth of my toenails so that it stops doing what it's doing. It's very gross. It's very nasty. But that'll be real great because I haven't been able to run. I haven't been able to use my like toes on stuff, you know, and like it kind of sucks. So low-key, I don't mind. I don't really care if they stop the growth of the toenail, as long as it stops growing. I'm supposed to, I don't know, I'm tired of doing a bunch of random BS to help fix it or do stuff. I'm just completely wrapped up. Are you sick? Not really. I kind of felt sick yesterday. I don't know, it was weird. I was like, what's it called? I had like phlegm in the back of my throat, you know, like the snot that's like yellow. My mom pissed me off. She said because I have money, I'm gonna buy her designer. Damn. Buy your mom designer because you got money now? Like squeeze me. I like manage my money. You wonder why I have a lot of it? Are you gonna buy your mom designer? You're rich now. You get to buy me designer clothes. That's pretty cool. I mean, hey, if your mom wants you to buy your designer, right? That must mean you're doing pretty well off, like, you know, like relatively, you know. I feel like you can kind of be proud of that. You don't gotta buy your designer though. It's kind of strange. I don't know. My mom does something kind of similar, but she says retirement. She says, "Hey Jen, you are my retirement plan. You better get rich and retire me." And I'm like, "What?" So, yeah, I gotta retire my ma. Luckily, that won't be for a while, so I still have some time to figure it out. Because honestly, I don't know how to retire somebody, okay? It's pretty expensive to retire. It's like $1 million, so. Isn't that crazy? I remember 2 things. One, I remember learning about it in school, which brings me to the second thing, where people always complain about how school doesn't teach you about like finance and stuff like that. My school did. My school was actually pretty good. I don't know if it was just a teacher I had and she was like making me do this, but she had like packets of stuff on how to invest, how to save up to retire, stuff like that. It was real cool. And then I retook the same class the next year and she didn't do it, so I don't know. But yeah, it was my advisory class and we learned about all that, and it's kind of crazy, but to retire you need like $1 million, which is crazy. Kind of makes sense, because you know, if your like average yearly cost is $60,000 or something like that, and you know, you're gonna be retired for how long? What if you retire at 65? Gonna be retired for 20 years. That's $50,000 a year for 20 years. Yeah, I'm never retiring. Hello, hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing well as well. Zoe, isn't that the K-pop Demon Hunters? So yeah, hey, listen, retirement isn't for us, you know? Isn't for our generation. Retirement is not in the scope of of what is possible. Yo, Jen, baby girl, give me a kiss. I mean, what? Zoe is also just a regular name, Jen. Yeah, well, I know. Wait, I have a cousin named Zoe. Wait, maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that doxing me? I don't know. I just think of Zoe from Demon Hunter. I haven't watched Demon Hunters, though. I'm retiring early? Yeah, I want to retire early, too. I met someone who retired at, like, 50. Zoe is a common enough name? Yeah, I guess. Is it spelled Z... Wait. Z-O-E-Y. I feel like I've seen a Zoe spelled Z-O-I-E. I don't know if that's strange. Zoe isn't a unique name, no offense, so you're doing yourself. Well, you didn't even spell my name right. My name is... Okay. My full name is so unique, I'm the only person in the world that has my full name. There you go. Oh, when I can retire, I like Finn. I have a bunch of nicknames too. Doxed? Yo. I be getting doxed every other day. I like Finn because Finn the human. You know how many times I've in real life I've gotten people asking me, "Your name is Finley? Do you know Adventure Time?" And I'm like, yes, I know Adventure Time. Yes, I know Finn the human. His name is Finnegan, not Finley. Yes. I actually used to know a kid named Finnegan, and we used to both go by Finn, and it was very confusing. Finn the human. Someday I'll dress up as Finn the human. Honestly, that's a pretty ingenious cosplay right there. My last name is an animal. I'm lucky I don't have one of those mainstream media names. Yeah, but like, you know, there's some people that have the name like Jack Richards. There's probably a ton of Jack Richards out there, right? But Jane, I can retire since I landlord shiz. I mean, that's a pretty good plan. My name is really pretty though. Oh. In Spain, we have 2 last names. I also have 2 last names, actually. Pretty funny enough. Well, that's just because my mom is a girl boss, and she wanted, she didn't want to give up her last name, so, you know. My name is basic, but not basic. If you pair it with my middle name, my first name is shit. Oh, interesting. So your name is really pretty on its own, but then with the middle name, it's shit? I can't think of anything. I'm kind of stupid. Well, you know, I do love names, though. Names are very nice. You know, my first name is shit, middle is good. Oh. I see. Do you go by your middle name, then? I know a few people who go by their middle name. Like, basic in my family's country, but in other places in the world, it's very different. Oh, so like a culturally unique name, or a culturally standard but unique name. That's interesting. I do love names, though. One of my funnest things to do is think of names I want to name my kids. You know? Think of what I would want to name someone. I'm never gonna, there's not gonna be any basic names in my family. They're all gonna have wacky names. You know? Like Beowulf. Interesting names. Only reason I might not do Beowulf is because whenever I brought it up to my friends, they're like, you mean that book we read in 10th grade? I was like, oh my god. Or 12th grade or whatever, whenever we read it. And I was like, I read that book before. And Beowulf isn't a good name. Beowulf is a pretty good name. Beo is a really cute short name. Call him Beo. When I name my kids, I'm going to think of what I name a pet. Oh. The only thing I want to avoid is I can't give my kids stripper names, though. Even though some stripper names are pretty cool, you know? Like, I can't name my kid Cookie, or Precious, any of the stripper names, you know? Although, I do want to name... Okay, one of my kids, I want them to be named Dante. I think Dante's a really cool name. And nobody can disagree that Dante's a really cool name, because the coolest people ever are named Dante, okay? I want to maybe combine Angel names, maybe as a middle name. Angel on itself is a really cool name too. Okay? But here's what I think Angel's a cool name for guys. I think Angel's are a really cool name for guys, okay? I love feminine names for guys that like end up sounding manly, you know? Like Angel, like Shelby. Those type of names for a guy. Mackenzie. Men with feminine names, huh? Yeah, I love that shit. That shit's great. You know? Because here's another thing, right? You gotta think, in elementary school, a guy with a feminine name was probably made fun of a little bit. So he's probably got pretty tough skin, you know? Like, I want to name it a mix of Azrael and Israfil. What? What do you mean one of? In quotation marks. Okay, what's a cooler name than Dante? What's a cooler name? What's a name cooler than Dante? One that inspires fear in I don't know, joy? Does Dante inspire joy? What about naming my kid like a superhero name? Georgia? Superman? Yeah, like a superhero name. Not like Superman, but something that sounds like a superhero name. Like naming my kid like a dispatch character is like Sonar or whatever. Actually, I did tell I told my dad this thing. Was it my dad or no? It was my mom. I told my mom this. I was like, "Hey, mom, this is how I'm gonna raise my kid." And then she told me that I can never have kids. So I said that essentially, I want to create a super genius kid, right? So I'm gonna lock my kid in the basement and just put him in a chessboard in the room, right? And then I'm gonna go and I'm only gonna speak to him in chess terms. I'm just gonna speak to him in chess terms, nothing else, right? And I'm gonna, I'm gonna speak to him in Chinese. All I'm gonna do is speak to him in Chinese, and then he'll be speaking Mandarin and playing chess. And when he turns 18, I'm going to release him to the world. I'm gonna create the next L, right? He's gonna beat Magnus Carlsen. He's gonna be a super genius. Maybe I could have him listen to like crime documentaries, right? Where they solved a super like complex crime. And then he can become a super genius detective and I create a real L. What about Conrad? Conrad's a bad name. Okay? It's a cool name, but I would not name my kid Conrad. So you want to make a mass murderer, Jin, that's how you do it. No, like someone that solves mass murders, you know? Like create my own L. I think that'd be really cool. Because one thing that I regret, I don't think that'll work, Jin. Trust, I just got to test it out. One thing I do have to, one thing I do want to do is I want to, okay, being for real, right? I'm obviously I'm not going to lock my kid in the basement and teach him chess, right? That's not going to happen. But one thing I do want to do is I do want to teach my kid another language, though. I think it's very cool, and it's much easier to learn another language while you're super young, right? Because you just learn, like, naturally. You know, you gotta think kids they learn better, right? The amount of stuff you learn from the time you're between the ages of 1 year old and 7 years old is way more than what you learn between 7 years old and like 21 or even further. They are a sponge. Yeah, I mean, you just soak up, right? You have to learn to survive. So yeah, but I think I'm gonna teach my kid another language. I don't know what language to teach him. If you just speak another language around your kid, it'll pick it up. Yeah, that's why so many people, like especially even here, right, where there's a lot of first generation immigrant families, the kids will understand, at least understand like Japanese or whatever their family speaks. Now, will you learn another language though? I need to, okay? Before I have a kid, I need to learn another language. That is the goal. Maybe I can learn Australian or something, you know? One of those complex languages. Ones that people don't really speak. Kind of a dead language. I'll probably end up learning, like, whatever language country I move to, you know? I will learn that. What about creating your own language? I tried to. I think everybody has. Has everyone tried to make their own language? Or am I weird? Because as a kid, I used to fill books up with like a bunch of different words that I created. Right? But it was so dumb that like there was no grammar for any of the languages, so it didn't follow a set rules. I just did one word is equal to this, another word is equal to this. There wasn't like roots and stuff like that. I've been thinking about Conlanging? Conlanging. So it's making a fantasy language for a while now. Is a great tutorial online? Oh, yeah. I should as well, but it's so hard for me to learn my parents' language since it's not studied thing. Like, it's more of you grew up in the environment. Yeah. That's always difficult, yeah. If there's not like a whatever. And even online, learning online is like very difficult too. Because like Duolingo sucks. All those language learning platforms, they all suck. They just teach you grammar. They don't actually teach you how to speak the language. The best way to learn a language is to speak to people who know the language, you know. That's why I'll probably end up speaking Japanese, because I do have a lot of friends that speak Japanese. Now, I don't know if my kids will ever learn my language. I'm not even fluent in Polish. Polish is a cool language, though. You know, there's a few things that are like, my family doesn't have like a native language though, unfortunately. So it's like, I don't have one that I naturally like gravitate to, you know. I guess my family is like, is from Europe, but you know, we've been in America for a while, so yeah. In fact, you know what's interesting? Okay. Very interesting about my family lineage is my great grandmother or something like that was one of the first women to ever be publicly like not arrested, but charged for having an affair in America. Yeah. Like, my like grandfather came over on the Mayflower, right? And my grandmother came over a little bit later. They got married. She had an affair. This was in like New Jersey or whatever they first, like one of the first cities or whatever, Massachusetts or whatever. And then she had an affair with someone else. Oh, no. She had an affair with someone from the Mayflower. Yeah, that's it. She had an affair with someone from the Mayflower. And then she got sued or something like that. Or she got in legal trouble. Like, she was legally reprehended. She wasn't arrested or anything. I think she had to pay something. Which is very interesting. New Jersey, my home state. Yeah, something like that. So, yeah. Hopefully no one can, like, trace back that information. Well, that she probably has 12 quadrillion great grandchildren. So, a lineage of tramps, huh? Yeah, exactly. I guess so. There's just something about it in my family. We're a family of cheaters. No. I don't think many of the people in my family cheat. I don't know. Although a lot of people in my family are kind of strange. Mine did. Well, that's unfortunate. I can't think. I do know one thing that, like, I probably have the best, like, out of my mom's, all of her siblings, I think I lucked out with the one I got. You know, out of all my grandparents' children, I think I got some of the best ones as parents. I'll just say that. I'm not gonna bad talk anybody, but you know, my parents are 4 connected by 2. You know what I'm saying? What? 4 connected by 2. 4. Is that a slang for divorce? 4 So wait, I'm holding up fingers right now. 4. So I'm holding up 2 pairs of 2. Connected by 2. That would be... But then it could also be that there's 2 connected. But then they have 2 other... Huh. My brain hurts. Polygamy. That's one thing. I do not like polyamorous relationships. I'm going to be honest. I'm too jealous for that. No, both my parents are cheating whores. Oh, that's kind of you. I see. Polygamy? Yeah, you did spell it wrong. But yeah, I don't really like polygamy. I think that's a red flag. And like, if someone even like recommends it at all, or you say, hey, maybe for like a week we should see other people, instantly over. Dude, I'm a jealous motherfucker. Of course I'm not doing that. Cheating. I think that's cheating, yeah. Even like a threesome or whatever. That's a little adult. I don't know if I should say that. All that stuff. Okay, I was checking because I forgot if I had, I like started my stream and I had like an 18 plus. Oh, was it because I was on Dispatch and Dispatch is an 18 plus game? Oh, yeah, I get that. Is a rare type of person to get into polygamy. Yeah, when I look at Destiny. I don't hate the people who like that though. Oh yeah, no, I don't hate anybody. So, well, I don't inherently hate anybody. I don't really hate anybody actually. Oh, actually, no, there is one person I hate. Let me tell you this story, guys. At work, I'm a very, very good customer representative. Okay? I say that, and I can brag about that, because I'm the only one that talks to customers the way I do. I think I talked about it before, right? I have good conversations with people. I talk to them like human. You know, I have some of the best customer service. I like to make people walk out of there with a smile. I'll crack jokes. I'll say stuff like that. Someone comes into the store I work at and they're trying to return something. So I end up helping them out. Because for some reason, we're really short-staffed. And I'm like, fuck, okay, whatever. And see, here's the thing, is I'm not normally supposed to help people out with returning products. Okay, that's not my job. I'm not paid to do that. I'm paid to help people buy stuff and try to sell them a credit card. And she's trying to return a product, right? Let's just say, I'm not gonna say the actual. Oh, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. So she's trying to return a blender. Let's say that. She's trying to return a blender, but all she brought in was the blender cup. And she wants us to supply her with a new blender. She wants to do a warranty exchange, right, with that blender, and give her a new one. And I tell her, I'm like, listen, you're missing the blade, you're missing the body that you need to like make the blender spin. You're missing everything. I can't take this return. Right? You have to bring me everything that came with the original blender before I give you a new one. And she's like, what? Doesn't make any sense. I used to work here. That's not how it works. And I'm like, how does that not make sense? That's the rule. Otherwise, you just got a free blender. Right? You just got 2 blenders for the price of 1. And I'm going to get in trouble because I've gotten in trouble for doing stuff like that before. So I tell her that. So then she goes to the manager though. And if you guys work in any like retail environment, right, you know that the manager will always side with the customer over the employee, which sucks. But if the employee does the same thing that the manager did, then the employee will get in trouble, right? If I had given her a new blender, I would have gotten in trouble. But the manager is going to give her a new blender anyways. So the manager gives her a new blender. Then I come into work the next day and I see my star rating, right? Because we have a rating thing. And she went out of her way to find my name and leave a 1-star review for me. So now my star average for this month is 3 stars. I'm quite devastated. She left a bad review. And she was real rude too. She was really rude. And I'm usually good with rude customers, but you know, I'm sure you'll get it back up. Yeah, I mean, next month it'll restart and I'll get my 5 stars like normal. Yes, if you had worked there before, okay. Also, if you work in like retail or work a fast food or whatever, right? You should have some empathy for the worker, right? Like if you worked fast food and you go to a fast food chain and something happens and someone messes up, right? You understand how hard it is to work in those places and like how easy it is to mess up something, and then you have empathy for them, right? So it's like, okay, you know, I would expect her to understand more. Like, hey, I can't. Like I told her straight up. I was like, listen, I would love to give you this thing. You just gotta bring in everything else. Like I will get in trouble. But you know, I guess some people aren't born with empathy. That's cool. That's another thing about like, I feel like in a workplace, right? Everybody should work everybody else's job at least once, right? So like in a kitchen, when I used to work in a kitchen, there's a huge divide between front of house and back of house, right? Front of house being like servers, bus boys, hosts, back of house being chefs, dishwashers, the people that prep the sides. I don't know if they're still considered a chef or not. And I think everybody should, at least for one day, should work the other person's job, right? Because back of house doesn't understand the pain of front of house, and front of house doesn't understand the pain of back of house, right? And then it creates such a divide where they're yelling at each other now during a rush, right? I mean, as someone who worked primarily back of house until I got into sales, you know, the amount of times you get mad at front of house because front of house is like, hey, listen, I forgot to put in my ticket for table 3. They've been waiting for 30 minutes. They're kind of mad. Could you rush that order? I'm like, okay, I have 8 other orders. Or 8, sometimes, actually, the most orders I've gotten was like 50 at a time, okay? 50 other orders at a time. You want me to stop everything I'm doing, get another order in, okay? And the thing is that ruins it, though, is because whenever you're in the kitchen, you get into a flow state, right? Whenever you're cooking, like, okay, I used to cook, like, 20 meals at a time. At the same exact time, I got to keep track of 20 of these meals, right? And then someone comes in and interrupts that, you're out of the flow state, you know? You get disrupted. And then it ruins the whole vibe, you know? So that really sucks. But then I also understand that, hey, listen, it's also hard being a server, right? Like, I've seen servers cry before because of how hard it is, you know? Having to deal with customers and stuff. It's like what that one soccer anime has with ego, I guess, yeah. What was that one called? I forgot. I was supposed to be playing Minecraft today. I totally forgot about that. I guess I can also talk, because also it will be very slow at the beginning, because I am playing a new thing. You guys will see. Oh god, please don't crash again. Please don't crash again. Mr. Yapper? Yeah, that's how it is. Yap for 30 minutes. Oh, it's crashing. Please work. Yay! Okay, the only thing is the version I'm playing, like, Also, this is... I hate everything. Why is it black and white? I was so confused at first too. Cause... Oh, I can't zoom in. Alright. And I was like, why is it black and white? Is my game broken? Turns out, this is the mod pack called... Skyfactory 5. Turns out you have to unlock colors in this game? Like, it doesn't start with colors, you have to unlock them. You probably noticed there's no color. Don't worry, your computer isn't broken. Each of the 16 Minecraft colors will be discovered in a variety of ways. That's kind of stupid. I don't like that. But I have a bunch of stuff. I have axe template, sickle template, stone lantern. I have a bunch of stuff. Oh, it's kind of loud. I ruined my run because I don't know how to read your run of what. Also, very relatable. Okay, a lot of people don't know how to read. And I'm not weird for not knowing how to read, okay? Minecraft has 16 colors? That's also kind of strange to me. Is this... Oh, it doesn't seem too loud, yeah. Silkworm, oh. What in the world is this, dude? It's so black and white and ugly. I wonder what happens if I fall out of the sky, though. I don't like how loud it is. Hold on. My ears are very sensitive. You know what's... And I told this to people before, and they always call me autistic or something like that. Is this? That's one more layer left. I can't. Yeah, here. Okay, wait. I feel like I should... Oh. Maybe I should go one down. I mean, did you get tested? I did get tested. I scored very low for autism. Wait, didn't I do a test on stream anyways? Which, I mean, that's not a... No! But, like, I used to be very hypersensitive to sound, you know? I'm playing the new Honkai Star Rail mode. Oh. I feel like a lot of people have asked me to play Honkai Star Rail before, like friends. Interesting. Colorless saplings. All right. Let me... Okay. You know what would be cool for, like, Twitch at? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I don't even need a crafting table. Wait, I have a crafting stick. Oh, my keybinds are bad. Hold on. I don't know. How did they get rid of all... Even in this menu, they got rid of the... That's trippy. All right. These ranks I already got are the second most difficult mode. And I don't need perks. So you always mess up. Here, how do I just do a normal crafting table? I don't want to... I don't want to craft like this. I just want to craft regularly. I like to... Dude! I don't like this. Okay, I guess I can get used to it, maybe. I like my cheese drippy, bro. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. I'm kind of tired of this black and white stuff. Check on poor YouTube chat. There's nobody typing in YouTube chat. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares. I kind of am wondering about how I revive my YouTube channel. I've been trying to come up with a bunch of different ways on how I can do it. Trying to figure out new stuff. Because the ASMR is doing fine, but the, you know, the actual, my main channel has died. So I don't think I've had very positive. I kind of got to 4,000 subs about a year ago, and then I haven't gone there. I mean, YouTube is more for videos, you know. That's true. That's true. Oh, actually, I am gonna make a video. I started editing the you know, I'll make an actual edited video of what's it called? What's the creepypasta we read? Oh, can I? How do I make it grow faster? Of the whenever we read Jeff the Killer. Hi, how are you? I am good. I'm good. Just playing colorless Minecraft, black and white Minecraft. You know how it is. Very common occurrence. I thought I could crouch and then it would. Oh. I really don't like how this is black and white. I think it's making fun of all the colorblind people out there. Hey, I'm gonna post a link to Discord. Homework help soon. Please help me. Oh. I just checked your stream. Doing a good job. Keep it up, mate. Thank you. Thank you. But the Jeff the Killer story was hilarious. Like, I went through it again. It was such a character story. Like, I don't know how that works. My pleasure. Appreciate. My pleasure. Wait. What is that? Wait, does he say that again? Hold on. Oh, no, he says as you wish. He says as you wish. If, that's my favorite from Princess Bride. My favorite movie of all time is Princess Bride, by the way. And then, this is what I love. Okay, I love to say this to girls after we watch the movie together, because no one else knows the fucking movie and we have to watch it together. But I love the as you wish thing. I love that so much. I think it's great. Can I ask you something if you don't mind? If you say anything about stream assets, I swear to But go ahead, ask away. And those build-up, maybe fanfics could definitely get people, but that might be stuck on an audience that wants the fic. Well, making fun of the fanfic, you know what I mean? Posted. Let's take a look at your homework help. What is the homework that you need help with? Why is the Y so far away? No, thank you. So 4x minus 5. Oh, interesting. Equals 12w. Hold on. Let's do some math real quick, guys. You're supposed to rearrange to make y the subject or whatever? Oh, okay. Just have a look for your just have a look. Your feedback is a pleasure for me. Yes, but I understand the method. It's okay. All right. You know math, not math, please. Hold on, let me be a genius for a second. Let me show off my math skills. Where is text? Where is text? Oh, there it is. Okay. Here we are. So the question is 4x minus 5. Oh, wait. How do I type in a... How do I type in... Hold on. We use some more genius stuff. Square root symbol. Copy. Oh, wait, no. Square root of 4, right? Okay, what is it? Square root of y. All right. Of y. Okay, if I copy that, and then I go, boom. 5 square root y plus 3z equals 12w. Okay, chat. There we go. Is that right? So this is right. This is the problem here. Yes. All right. Oh. So we're solving for... Oh. How do I make y the subject? Wait. Wait, how does this work? Because you have to... Wouldn't... I'm trying to remember how to do square roots right now. Hold on. I'm wait, why? Hold on. Okay. Well, first of all, obviously, the first thing you need to do is put everything onto the W side. You know, you need to put the 3z, so it'd be or you have to subtract the 4x, and you have to subtract the 3z since they're both positive, so it'd be minus 4x minus 3z, which just leaves the negative 5y square root of y. Okay. So now the y is... That kind of does make y the subject. Then... Since... Oh, no. This is... I'm reading this wrong. I thought this... Okay. Is the 5 inside... Is it above this little thing here? Oh, I can't even see. You know the negative 5... It's not above the square root symbol, is it? So it's not negative 5 square root y, right? It's negative 5 times square root y. So then you just divide. No, it's 5 times. Oh, yeah, no, that's easy. Here. So then you grab all of this, and I'm going to have to do it like this because this is how I type. Then you just divide it by negative square 5. So this would be a fraction, actually. It would be a fraction, but that's how I have to type it. So you have that, right? Then you have to get rid of the square root, but the square root is essentially times 2, right? So this is y times 2, because that's what a square root is. So then you just multiply everything by times 2. Or by, not times 2, exponent 2. because that's the opposite of this, and you have to do that to each side. So it would just be this here. There we go. I think that's right. Let me check. How do I check? You clicked on the answer most similar to it? Does it look like 12w minus 4x minus z fraction over minus 5 to the power of 2? I think that would be the right answer. Yes? I'm a genius! Oh! Oh my gosh. Yes, I did pass college algebra. I know. Alright, that's cool. Okay, is this tree grown yet? I'm sorry that I hurt you guys. Oh, it has! By doing math. I know you guys don't like math. Okay, here's the thing about math for me. I just hate math. Like, I can do math if I try. I just hate math, so... Here, I'm going to add this over here so that this doesn't fall down. Alrighty, alrighty. Oh! No way! Hey! Look at that! I have green! I unlocked green! Why are the clouds green? I'm guessing they're in CMYK or RGB, and so they all have like a level of green to it, you know? Although the leaves aren't green, what color are the leaves supposed to be? That's the color of leaves. Maybe it's red? Oh, yeah. Or like a cherry blossom or something. I don't like these little like white thingies in the sky. They're hurting my head. Okay, wait, but there's no like... Okay, there is a task book here. Okay, so I discovered green. Use a crafting stick to make a colorless crafting table. Use a barrel to create dirt. Eat dirt. All right, interesting. Barrel. Barrel. Oh. Let me look up dirt. Not glowing dirt. I just need dirt regular, which can be crafted in a... Oh, there's the composting. No. There is no crafting for dirt in a barrel. Huh. Oh, there is. I can compost different stuff and turn it into dirt. Let me put one in there. Or it has to be apple. That's my only food source. I don't want to do that. We have to jump on it. Nope. I probably look pretty stupid now. Guys, how do I make it into dirt? Oh, what the hell? Okay, this is interesting. I do not understand how it works, but I will, What? Maybe this is the wrong barrel. I'm not even understanding that game. Listen, I don't get it either. So I have to put, oh, it's any of this stuff. I'm just focusing on shitting on myself. That's an interesting. Compostables. So it has to be, hold on. This is definitely a compostable. Maybe I just have to wait for it. Maybe I have to wait. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna focus on other stuff. Use colored planks to craft any color crafting table. Change the color of the sapling by using dye on it. Well, I don't know how that works. Color dye. Green dye. Oh, a green sapling. Very cool. Very cool. Very complex. Very big brained, you know? This game takes a lot of brainage, a lot of skill. Who would have thought Minecraft would be a brain pack? Interesting. This doesn't have... I kind of want to play the... Okay, here's the thing. Me and Chase were playing Sky Factory 4, right? And it was on 1.12 though, so I like low-key was like, I should upgrade it to Sky Factory 5. The Sky Factory 4 was way more like easy, you know? Like it felt way easier than Sky Factory 5. This one feels weird and kind of like gimmicky. So I don't know if I should go over to Sky Factory 4 and play that instead. Then I need to set up the world again. That was kind of complicated. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just be big brained and figure this out. I just want to play the game. It's making it super complicated. I guess maybe once I unlock all the colors, it'll be fine. Hopefully. Please grow, please grow, please grow, please grow. In Sky Factory 4, I could twerk near the trees and they would grow. You had such a great run, but messed it up. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry. This looks like a storage place. This isn't... This is just a storage thing. This isn't a barrel, a composting barrel. Wait a minute, I have to make a... Let me see something real quick. Colorless logs. Made into a colorless crafting table. Made into a crafting station. Ah, yes. Perfect. That's just how you make a colorless barrel. That's what I already have here. That's a limited barrel. Hold on. That is different from a colorless barrel. Oh. Oh, I'm so stupid. I was searching for a yellow thing GIF on Twitter, and some videos of guys moving his dick appeared. That's always lovely, isn't it? Woo! Let's go! We got brown, people. Now I can do more than just sit here and do nothing. We got okay, yeah, be quiet. Stop trying to get me canceled. We have the color brown now. Oh my gosh, this one is so much more fun than the other crafting table. I don't like this crafting table. Yeah, this is 2 blocks apart. Let's go 2 blocks apart. We have more than brown people. All right. That feels good. I like this. I like this so far. Oh, I was trying to see if maybe if I put brown into a crafting... Oh, I thought it was going to make brown dye. And I could dye the tree brown. But I guess, alas, that is not how it works. Ah, shit. Okay. I can save this. Hold on. No! I hate this game. I actually hate this game so much. That's not funny, game. That's not very funny. I don't see the humor in that. All right. Let's get these trees to grow up a little more. Yeah, maybe I can make another one. Oh, watering can. Wait. Oh. Hey. Does this make them grow more? Faster? Well, obviously it does, but... Is this one not growing? It's too close? Okay. Here. Let's make an axe, because I'm tired. I don't want to... Oh, I don't even have enough for an axe. That's cool. A green log. Colors. Guys, we got colors. Let's make a green axe then. Green colored logs, sticks, and a wooden axe. Perfect. All right. And I have to chop this little last piece here, going very slowly. It would be more convenient if I place a block below me and then I don't have to jump break it like this. But I'm a little stupid. All right. And now, time to see if I get any green saplings. I think I did. I got green dye and a green sapling. Why is everything based off of colors? Like, what was the purpose behind this, you know? They had to make a conscious decision to be like, hey, listen, we should make the most annoying mod pack ever. Just so that whenever Jin plays it, he'll be super annoyed. I had to think about that. Maybe I think I'm way more important than I actually am. There we are. Less water is more. Of course, annoying you is important. Yeah, that's very nice of you, Madness. I appreciate it. I don't agree though. I also noticed there is no durability on these weapons, which is curious, you know? Are they invincible? Why are they invincible? Can I dye planks? Oh, I can. Remember how you got rage baited by a 12-year-old? I do remember that, yes. I did get rage baited by a 12-year-old. 12-year-olds are very rage baity. What are these worms? Why do I keep on getting silkworms? Can I make a silkworm block? No. A wooden bucket. Let's go. Brown dye. What is brown dye made out of? A brown apple. Well, brown dye comes from a brown tree. But I can't get a brown tree until I get brown dye. I'm in a little bit of a predicament here, it seems like. I'm not quite sure. I went to decay to hip and fiesta. Come on. Give me your leaves. Okay, let's look at what's next on the list though in the tax book. So I use a crafting stick to make a colorless crafting table. I use a barrel to create a dirt. Eats dirt. I forgot about that. I need to eat the dirt. Hold on. Guys, we're missing a step here. Can I put these stupid worms in here? I can. Get out of here, worms. All right. It is time to eat dirt. As a kid, I used to do this all the time, and then I got worms, and then, yeah, that was very bad. Oh, what? That is... Oh, what? Why did I eat the dirt and it gave me brown dye? And the brown dye looks suspiciously like... Okay. I never ate dirt? Okay, I was joking. I never ate dirt either. You ate poop. Well... Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last. Let's grow this brown tree. So you ate poop before? Mayhaps. It's a... I'm kidding. I haven't done that. Grow! Nice, dude. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that. Brown logs. That's the color they're supposed to be. Finally. Oh my, this is a tall tree. Wow, okay. So now I have brown logs means something else. What do you mean? Let's see if I get any brown saplings. I got some brown dye. Oh, you know what I can make since it's this version? This is okay. This is the primary reason why I upgraded to this version, is so I can get hose. In the other versions, the hose don't do anything, you know? They don't, because like in this version, hose are great. They do so much, right? But in the other one, you can't get a hoe to do nothing in the other version. They break leaves faster, see? What's with the hat? What's up? Do you not like hose? If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to use hose, but you know. You love hose? Oh. Well, that's cool. I love hose too. Jen needs hose? Yeah. Desperately need hose. Oh, yeah. Alright. Enough of the jokes, guys. We don't joke about women that way. Plus, some of you are women joking about women that way. Actually, well, there are man-hoes. Actually, one of my coworkers is a man-ho. One of my coworkers is a man-ho, you know? See, look, it says checkmark ho on the thing. More green or more brown saplings. Cool. What's the next step? I ate dirt. Use colored planks to craft any colored crafting tables. I feel like that has some sort of like connotation to it. Are colored crafting tables for... Never mind. Whoa, what? Oh wait, this is the same thing as everything else. Oh, but you can make green recipes. I see. Oh. Interesting. You're so bad at this game? Of course. Oh, color crafting table. Change the color of any sapling's dye. Use any dye in a stick to make a colored torch. Well, that's also interesting here. So I can make brown torches? I can. Oh, we got light. Nice. What do you mean, of course? What do you mean? I just know the skill level of some people isn't on par with the skill level of others. Here, let's see what's next. Okay, now it's getting a little fun. I don't know. Craft a crafting station to make recipes available in the color crafting tables. Yes. Craft a silent gear sickle to break leaves faster. Well, a hoe does the same thing, but I guess I can craft a silent sickle. Silent tools, silent sickle. All right. Oh, that's lightning fast. Oh, that's so much better. All right, let me get this good. That is a miniature tree. Holy. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so nice. I need to make a bigger platform. Oh, it's a naked shaft now. Let's go. What about a silent axe, too? I want to make a silent axe now. All right. Oh, this is so much faster than my regular axe. Look how slow that is. Look how fast that is. Get out of here. Boo. Nice. All right. Hey, stuff's moving along pretty quickly now. Could I make a silent crafting table? Or a silent chest, I mean. I can store my colorless stuff in there. Oh, what is a loot bag? Oh, what? The zombie gateway? Interesting. I have brown apples. I have more stuff. I'll keep the silkworms in my inventory. Okay, cool. Let us continue. So craft a silent axe, right click with an axe on a log to get a template board. Well, I did, and it just made it stripped, so. Oh, I see. Cool. Template board. Use the crucible to melt leaves or saplings to get water. What the fuck is a crucible? What is a crucible? How do I get a crucible? Isn't that like a giant melter thing? I don't see any crucible here. A brown oh, that's super easy to make. All right. And I can melt leaves, is that what it said? Or saplings to get water. Or saplings. All right. We are getting water now. Very cool. Let's get some more dirt as well, and we can place another sapling. Here we are. Cool. Now we have one for everything. Shit. How did it even happen? How? Oh my god. Okay. Master Minecrafter here. Master Miner here. Build up this tree. Like Joe Swanson. Grow, grow, grow. Come on. Build up this tree. Minus 19 points. What? Am I doing great? You're doing wonderful. Minus 19 points. It might sound like a negative number, but it's actually the highest anyone's ever gotten. Whoa, look at these bags. Nice. Oh, dude. Aren't I doing great? I'm doing great too. all these leaves. All this stuff. These beautiful, beautiful logs and shit. Question mark. I don't know how that worked, but it did. So we gotta encourage each other, you know? It's like encouraging, or an echo chamber. That's what it is. You ever wanted to be part of an echo chamber that only encourages itself? That's exactly what we need to be. Hey, perfect brown sapling. Colorless sapling. Green sapling. I'm Elo Hell. You are Elo Hell. You're not in Elo Hell. You are the Elo Hell. Oh, what is this? A flourishing arcwood sapling. Let us grow. Let us grow. Let us grow. Let it die. Let it die. Let it shrivel up and die. That was my favorite movie, bruh. Okay, yeah, I'm curious how this nut's growing. Please grow. You appreciate the comforting words? Don't worry. I'm always one to comfort. This is not growing, is it? Sigh. Is it because I do not have any brown torches near it? Also, this does not look like a watering can. I just want to say that first and foremost. Oh, I get it. It's like the spout of a watering can. I kind of see it now. Yeah, never mind. Can I unlock some more goddamn colors? What is going on? Infest leaves with a silkworm to obtain string. All right. Added blue. Oh, nice. I see, I see. Infest leaves. Well, I need a tree to fucking grow before I can do that. Oh, look, some blue particles. Cool. Infested. And now when I break it, it becomes a string. Cool. Nice. Let's go. More and more infested leaves drop more and more string. The sickle isn't doing as good as it used to do. How do I make it? Is it because it's infested? I guess so. That's kind of a sick looking tree too. But hey, we've got cool color now. Maybe the hoe would be faster. Nope, it's slower. Breaking my white leaves, leaving me no other choice on what to do. Oh, I can't make white dye. cheap viewers. There's cheap viewers on that guy's website. That is cool, I guess. No! I didn't mean to do that. Why did it get rid of the sapling? Ah, god damn it. I don't know how I get that back now. That's crazy. Why did that happen? Use a campfire to obtain ash and craft it into cobblestone. Campfire. How do I do just a regular campfire? Oh, torch and sticks. You're already a cheap viewer? That's true. A brown campfire. Now, put some logs in there. Put some more logs in there. I'm not even sure where I got that weird tree from. Black has been added. That is charcoal. That is not ash. Okay. String is not here. I'm getting a lot of hate in here. What? No, we all... What in the world? This thing filled with... I can make a water source. Infinite water... Not so infinite water source. Oh, wait. I can't get rid of this. That was close. I almost accidentally got rid of my, my only remaining colorless sapling. I need these things, unfortunately. Here we are. Let me put... What saplings do I not need that I have a ton of? Brown saplings. I don't need any of these brown ones. Or I can just pick up that. That is cool. There we go. Now I have an infinite water source. Very neat. I think it's time that I get... I don't know where I got that sapling from, but I guess it had to have been from a colorless tree. It's just time to grow another until I get that sapling again. The Gartha sapling or whatever the hell it was. Or I can also check this. Ash. Ash is from... Ash is like a name. You know, that's the nice thing about this hack is that I can look up recipes, you know? You won the round. Congratulations. Gray has been added. Perfect. Alright, and then how about this? Let's do more quests. Use a hammer from Ex Nihilo or a millstone to create sand. Huh. A hammer. Oh, What? Also, how do I craft a cobblestone? Oh my gosh, let's go. That's how I get cobblestone. I need templates. How to make a hammer template here? That's silent gear. It's not really. Oh, ow, ow. More cobble I need. Okay, how about this? I also craft a template for an axe. Oh, I need more templates. Let me build up this tree and I'll just craft the whole logs into templates here. Oh, that's a beautiful thing about having a wireless mouse. I can literally lift it up and like shove it anywhere I want. That's sus. Okay. Grow very much? Or do you also need a torch here? It's gonna grow immediately now, isn't it? Or not. I lied. You wanna shove your mouse? What? Wait, what? Who said anything about that? Well, I did, but like, you know. Alright. And the leaves don't decay for some reason here. I don't understand that part. But like, I guess that's cool. Alright, and let me craft an axe template. And let me grab my ash. And then I can create an axe head. No, I want to create a stone axe. Viewer back. Hello, madness. How do I make this into stone? Oh, I think I need to do some stupid stuff with like, okay, wait, I understand. I know this mod pack. I've played these games before. Okay, how about this? Let me... Oopity. Nice. Oh, yeah, hammer. Oh. Golden hammer, granite hammer, netherrack, terracotta hammer, wooden hammer. Vertically? What the... Okay, here. Hammer. I'm guessing I turned dirt into that. Hold on. Okay, wait, stop raining. Okay, whatever. But Jen, is there anything you want to major in, if ever major, if you go back to school, or you don't got an answer? No. Honestly, like, if there's a dream major of mine, what I would like to do, right, is, actually, that's a good question. Well, I mean, there's a ton of stuff I want to do. I do like creative media. Maybe something art related. Maybe something at the word major. Major. Maybe something like that. Maybe something art related. I think that would be kind of cool. Is there like pillars or something? Because that would be cool. Here. Something that doesn't make any money, you know? I guess this is just made by like a normal fence here. Sounds cool. Yeah, I mean, it would be something that wouldn't make money, right? Like, I want to major in something that is just cool. Or maybe law. I don't know. Something that... Oh, that would make money. You know, I'm not necessarily interested in doing a major for like, a job or whatever. But if I did need to do a major for a job, I would do agriculture still. Just because it is something I'm kind of good at, so... Get out of here. All right. Oh, well, I was building this to be a thing. Because science-related stuff is still very, very profitable, you know? Now, let me pound some, Let me pound. I need to pound some apples. I want to do something with history, but I don't know if I should since expectations and all that. I mean, I think you should do whatever you find to be your calling or your purpose, right? Shit. Oh, perfect. Owie. You know, I know there's a lot of people who kind of do expectations and stuff like that, but if you end up doing something that's a expectation of others, right, or something that society wants you to do, it might work out fine, but in the end you're not really gonna enjoy your life, you know? I guess you do have to pick in between doing something that makes a lot of money that you hate and doing something that doesn't make a lot of money, but you love it. For me, I would rather do something that that makes not very much money, but I love it. Oh, gravel. I need to crush gravel? How the fuck do I make gravel? Gravel. By crushing cobblestone. I make cobblestone by... That's a tall tree. By getting these templates. Yeah. Because otherwise, if I would do... I'll just join the military. Like I was thinking of joining the military, you know? Why did this turn white? Oh, why is it infested? Oh, it's because those are infested too. Here, I'm gonna build up. I'm gonna get rid of all this infested shit because I don't care. Yeah, so I'm stuck on something. There's usually one to do, or do something I know if successful could help people around me. It's confusing, but you'll figure it out. Of course you will. In the end, you'll make the right decision. You know, for you. For what is good. I know a lot of people straight out of... Plus, you just got done with high school, so... If we realistically think about it, we got some time to figure out what the hell to do. And even once you do figure out what to do, you can always restart, too. Basically... Just like a Minecraft world, you can always restart, which is cool. As long as you don't have kids. You have kids, kind of hard, but... You shouldn't procrastinate on it, yeah. Oh! Oh! Here we are. I think one thing that I am focused on is making a lot of money. Because I do like making money, you know? I'm actually doing pretty well financially right now for some reason. Money is nice. Money is nice. I don't know why, but I have a lot of money right now for some reason. Like, relatively, I think I have 3K saved. So, that's cool. I don't know how. Well, I do know how. I got some school compensation. Because I paid for some of my stuff from school, and my FAFSA finally went through, so they sent me $1,000. So, yeah. I guess they were finally like, okay, hey, listen. Because there's like problems with it before. It was super weird. Like, they never gave me any money before. So I had to get money other ways to pay for school, if you catch my drift. I was in the cafeteria sucking dick. I'm kidding. What am I doing right now? Oh yeah, I'm trying to make these templates into ash. Was it small at least if you sucking it? What? All right, let me turn this into some more cobble. Then cobble turns into gravel. Nice. And gravel turns into sand. Boom! Shakalaka. Use sand on a barrel full of water to turn it into clay. Oh! Oh my gosh! Look at that! Ah, that's beautiful. It's a rainbow. Oh, look how beautiful the sky looks. Oh my gosh, it looks so much. This is actually a huge difference. Oh, whoa. Alrighty, I'll take it. Hey, listen. This is fine. Nice. Alright. Okay, yeah. Nice. What else should I do? I've kind of made it in life now, if I think about it. It doesn't look poopy brown anymore? Yeah, exactly. Wait, what about this? What if I follow this again? Craft an eccentric tome to get all guidebooks. Eccentric tome. Crafted by a bookshelf and a book. Motherfucker, how am I supposed to get leather? I can get leather in various different ways, none of which are feasible. Wait, what? Hold on. What type of game mode am I on right now? I didn't even realize that. Would you rather be happy where everyone else is miserable, or miserable where everyone else is happy? Is like everybody else meaning everybody on Earth? If it was everyone on Earth would be happy, if I was miserable, I would be miserable. Because why be someone happy surrounded by miserable people? You know what I mean? It's also kind of psychopathic. So yeah, I would much rather have everyone else be happy than me. But if it's like a small group of people are happy, or I'm happy, you know, a few motherfuckers can be non-happy. Depends on scale. We are all already miserable. Well, ain't that a bitch, huh? Let's see, though. Is there anything else I can do in this guidebook besides make an eccentric collection? Because I don't know what to do to make an eccentric collection. An eccentric tome. Would you rather be poor, but you can help anyone? or be wealthy but hurt everyone to get it? Again, it depends on the scale of it. Such as, okay, here's one dilemma, right? This is a current dilemma for what I do. To make money, right, you guys all know I sell credit cards. Whenever someone signs up, if you don't know anything about a credit card, when you sign up for a credit card, it hurts your credit. Even if you don't get approved for it, right, it hurts your credit. And to help me sell more credit cards, I don't distinctly tell people that it does hurt their credit unless they ask, right? Because technically, it'll hurt your credit for 6 months and then your credit will go back to normal, right? But a lot of people don't understand that, and then they just get scared off, right, from a credit card. They're like, hey, listen, I don't want to do this anymore if it hurts my credit. It's like, yeah, it'll hurt your credit. It'll bring it down by 10 points for 6 months as long as you don't sign up for another credit card or do anything major with your credit in the next 6 months. It'll go back to normal, and if you get approved for the credit card, you can eventually build up more credit. You can build up like 15 credit compared to the 10 that you lost. So it's kind of a, you know, it's a tough situation. But I don't explain that to most people because most people don't, you know, they're kind of stupid. Nice learning that. Yeah, so be careful when you sign up for credit. It's very important to have credit, but it's also very scary and very, very hard. Technically, I'm hurting people to make money, right? But it's not hurting them so much that I find it morally, like, corrupt to the point where I'm not willing to do it, right? Like, maybe it's slightly morally wrong, you know? It's not the most moral job out there. Sales in general isn't moral out there because sales is kind of tricking people into buying shit, right? But I make 18 an hour compared to anything else, and it's a relatively easy job, right? That's true. But when I say hurt, I mean like they are ruined, never recover, multi-generational. I wouldn't do that, no. I would not hurt people that badly so I can make money, right? That would not be something I would like, you know? I love more than anything, okay? I love helping people. Like, genuinely. I know people say that, right? They're like, oh, I just love helping people so much. But, like, more than hurting people, I like helping people more than hurting people. If that... That's not so fucking strange. That's normal. But, yeah. My favorite funny part about the job that I work, right, is I actually like working customer service more than I like working sales. Which is so weird for so many people. If you've ever worked in either sales compared to customer service, it's like, dude, sales is so much better. Because sales, you do the talking, right? In customer service, you get shit on. People shit on you all the time. But like, I would much rather sit there and take returns and stuff like that, and like have explained to people stuff and help people out. You know, if I could get paid just to sit at the customer service desk all day, I would do that. Just to help people out. Compared to hurting motherfuckers all the time. I mean, if I could get paid to play Minecraft all day, I would prefer that too. But you know, we can't all win. I guess, man, what would you rather do? Would you hurt people to get money to be successful? I guess what is your extent? Nah, I can live with being poor. I couldn't cope with that. There you go. That means you're a sane person. Alright. There we are. That's why at one point... Actually, you know what I wouldn't mind being? I wouldn't mind being like a therapist or a psychiatrist or something like that. I think that would be cool, you know? Helping people like that. There's a few jobs I couldn't do though, you know? I'm too weak-willed to do. Surgeon, I could never be a surgeon. I'm just so squeamish when it comes to like gore and like guts and stuff like that. I could not do it. I don't know how those motherfuckers do it. They sit there and open people up. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. I do love opening people up in different ways, if you get my drift. I sound like a fucking predator when I said that. All right. Same. I've considered it, to be honest, doing therapy for people, since people usually come to me for their problems and I give them advice and they do better. I do love giving advice to people, but I think I love giving advice to people, and I think I need to admit this, but it's kind of an ego way too. Like, there's sometimes, like, I do have to check myself sometimes where I'm like, am I giving, like, actually genuine advice, or should I be the one giving advice, or am I just giving advice because they asked and I feel like I should be, like, a super wise person, you know? Like, there are definitely some times where maybe I shouldn't be giving advice. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you know? I feel like it's important to be truthful with yourself. I think everybody, actually, there is a certain level of like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be the one talking about this stuff, right? Like, for instance, if a woman ever came to me and asked me about period advice, I could not give advice on how to make a period more bearable. That's just not. I can eat brown dye? Ew! Wait, no, go back. What did I do? Eat the clay. I can't. Shit. No. How do I go back? How do I make blue dye? How do I make light blue dye? A block of blue cheese? Blue dye is white dye and light blue dye. Okay, guys, I turned the world into brown again. I'm sorry. Here, let me get an apple. Okay, and I need to put the apple not in there. Wrong spot. Okay. Put the apple into here. Or is it into here? Or is it... Okay, wait. Maybe I put the apple into here and then I put the water into here. No. Okay. I'll figure this out. Don't worry, people. How do I fucking do this? Do I just throw it in the water? Oh. That's so weird. Oh, what'd that give me? Haste. Ah, that's cool. Okay, but I got blue dye. It made it a blue world now. That looks kind of cool, actually. I do like that. Blue dye. Let me get white dye. White dye is interesting. Bone meal. Rotten flesh and lead dust. That's strange. A white apple, which I can also get from a white sapling. Oh, I can make white. I can get it from a string. Which string can... Oh my gosh, okay. This is a very confusing game, guys. White tulips. Well, I can't exactly get that, so... White essence. I can get from an extractor. I can get from white seeds. I'll figure it out someday. For now, let's focus on... Let's make as big of a thing I can make. Let me see. Let me make a blue tree. What happens if I destroy this with this? It did nothing. Oh. And now we have a blue tree. With blue logs. Blue Lock. My sister loves that anime so much. Alright, let me get rid of some of this shit I do not need.
You're watching the Weather Channel. Source of weather information.
A bunch of blue dye and blue apples. Cool. What about any other dyes that I can make? I can look in here and I can find... I can make lapis lazuli, which is cool. I can't make any of these other dyes. You're getting so sleepy already? Jesus Christ. Well, your sleep is so messed up. Oh, well, yeah, whatever. Here. I can't say anything. Can I put silkworms in this bitch? I've already tried this. I can. Oh my god, what have I been doing this whole time? Can I put silkworms on this? I can? I can burn the silkworms alive? Jesus Christ. I'm an evil man. What will it do? Will it cook them? Can I eat them? Can I eat them now? Ew. Oh, that's cool. Well, it's taking a while to cook. They're just worms, guys. They're just worms. Worms don't have feelings. What does that give me? Cooked silkworm. Well, that's a little underwhelming. What can I do with that? It's just a better food. Yeah, it just gives more saturation. Worms can form in your body and eat your insides, though. Well, yeah, that's true. They can do that. Whoa, the world is turning quite purple when I look at it like that. Wow. You know what I was supposed to do to dye my hair now? I love dyeing my hair exotic stuff, right? Like, I have a love for it. You know the amount of times I got compliments with my hearts? So I'm gonna do flowers this time, you know? Just like on my arm. How I have the flowers on my tattoo. I'm gonna do the same flowers, but on my head. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I will do that. Okay, I'm getting a lot of dirt. I'm gonna make a dirt platform so that stuff can spawn on it. Although, I will admit, this is a pretty big platform and should have a lot of spawn locations. However, there's not a ton of stuff spawning here. I do not see any mobs or anything spawning. Which leads me to believe that this is a easy world. Or something like that. Oh, wow. Look at this stuff. Cool. Coolio. Alright. I was supposed to play Dispatch today, wasn't I? A Titan Horse Gateway. What the hell? Enemies and... What the hell is this? Oh my gosh! They do so much damage! Oh, so I get leather! Give me all your leathers. No! Well, I won. Oh, I didn't win. Come at me, bitch. Oh, cool. This is kind of fun. Well, maybe not so fun. Why were they attacking? Now they don't attack me. I'm just curious. Poor horses. I have to kill them. I have no other choice. There's nothing else I can do. Well, I can hit that off. And they're killing me too! Poor me, not the horses. Rip to Steve. Oh my gosh, wave 3? What am I supposed to do? I'm dying so much. I think I should have done a normal gateway. Wow. Is it done? Can I get rid of this, please? I don't want to do this anymore. Shit. They have armor now? Brother, these horses. Okay. Goodbye, horses. Please let that be it. Can we not do this anymore? I have so many grave keys. I have... Oh. Okay, when they leave me alone, I can get rid of all these graves from all these horses killing me. That's cool. Not poor horses. No, they attacked me first. What the hell? What happened to that? Interesting. Whoa! Nice. It disappeared. Cool! Hey, look, I got a... Are you serious? Are you kidding me? I have 7 of my own heads? Alright. I see how it is. I see how it is. Well, now I have leather, which is cool. What happened to it? Oh, I went in my inventory. Okay, which is cool because I can now craft books. Well, no, I can't. I'm stupid. I need paper to do that. And I make paper out of obviously sugarcane, pressing sugarcane, extracting from a pocket lint, grinding a bookshelf, dungeon chests. Shit. Want to win Elo? Have you been losing Elo this whole time? Because that is unfortunate if that is true. I have to take a shit. You know what? It's been 2 hours already, actually. I think I'm going to end stream here. Yes. Because I need to edit the video. I'll be editing the video. I'm also going to be uploading clips. No, more. You know? Like the shorts. Go back. Go shit, Jen, and make sure it's huge. Thank you, Madness. I really appreciate that. Well, I appreciate hanging out with you guys. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate everybody here. I hope if it's nighttime, you have a good night. I hope if it's daytime, you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.